What's up, my peoples? Oh, snap, I need to do my hair still. What's up, my peoples, and welcome back to another Wake Up Wednesday. It's your girl, being Andy Jane, you know what I'm saying? What am I doing this morning? I am getting ready for work. And I only have like 25 more minutes to get ready for work. But I hope everybody else is having a wonderful morning. My week has been ass. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Good morning, Trisha. Kind of wanted to talk to y'all about that because I do get questions on. Oh, I didn't want to get this. I don't care. I'm like, how I overcome depression. And let me just tell you guys, there's no overcoming it. It's literally you just learn how to live with it, or you just fight through it every fucking day. And that's what I've been doing this week, fighting through fucking depression, which fucking sucks. I don't know why it hit. Well, I kind of have an idea of why it hit, like what my trigger is. Oh, but at the same time, it's like I keep looking at myself like I'm stupid. So I keep thinking to myself, bitch, you stupid. But that's neither here nor there. Good morning, Donna. So I guess I can tell you guys how I try to fight it every day. Good morning, Marcus. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm not even talking loud. You're just being a punk. But I guess I'll talk about like how I battle that. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Denisha. Good morning, good morning, morning. So let's just talk about how I'm not going to be uploading this week. And if I do, it'll probably be something saying that, hey, I'm not uploading this week because of this, and this. So I thought I seen something in my eye. So I messed up my laptop. Yep. Good morning, Marcus. Okay, so what happened? Shit, what was I talking about? This is how it happens. This is how it happens. So, oh yeah, so I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning for whatever reason out my sleep and kicked my fucking laptop off the bed. So, guess what? Of all things to break, my charger piece broke. And I was thinking, oh, it just came out. So in the dark, I'm like trying to put it back in. And then I see this electric shock. And I'm like, what the fuck? And literally, the piece for the charger is broke off in the MacBook itself. And instead of buying a new charger piece, because like literally I've been complaining about this MacBook forever. It has to stay on the charger. It's such an old MacBook. I bought it off eBay for like $300. So of course it was going to have its discrepancies. But basically, I had been telling myself I want a new MacBook anyway. So yeah. No, you cannot, Marcus. So right now I'm on the hunt for a new MacBook. I'm hoping that I can find one. I've seen brand new ones at the PX for cheap. Not for cheap, but they're tax free. So that's the best part about the PX is because it's tax free and they'll match prices. So if I can find one like online for cheaper or something, they'll match the price, I believe. Actually, I'm not even sure if they price match at this one. I know they do in Italy, but I don't know if they do it at this one. I gotta ask about that. Either way, it's tax free, and anybody that's bought an is that a word? Anyone who's bought electronics from like Best Buy or whatever, you know that that tax adds a good amount of money to it. So, um, if I can get it from the PX with no tax, that'd be great. But I feel like the PX be hiking they prices up just because we don't pay tax, which kind of sucks. So I'm still hunting. I really don't want to have to pay over $1,000 because that just seems crazy to me to spend more than $1,000 on a computer. But at the same time, y'all know I'm trying to like buy a condo by the end of the year and stuff. So it's like that $1,000 could go to decorating or furniture or whatever, upgrades, whatever. So I feel like I shouldn't buy a MacBook. But here's the thing: if I don't buy a MacBook, I don't think I am. Period. Actually, to be honest, because my iMac is coming in my household goods next week. I get my iMac next week, so I can edit on my iMac. I have an external hard drive, so I don't have to use up the space, the memory on my iMac. I'm gonna see about downloading Final Cut Pro and all that stuff. So by the end of how the hell do you spend that much? I have not. Yeah. So I haven't done a video on that yet, and I guess I could vlog my experience on purchasing, property. Um, I wouldn't mind. And obviously, my channel is about my life, so I'm probably gonna at least vlog it. I might not make a specific video or something about it, but I will definitely vlog my journey. Yeah, me too. This traffic sucks though. But thanks for that idea, Crystal. I will definitely keep that in mind when I'm going through my process. Right now, I'm using Zillow, this app called Zillow, to like look at homes or condos for sale in the area. Condos here like apartments, so don't get all extra thinking it's like some Miami overlooking condo or something, overlooking the water type condo. Like, no, it's literally an apartment, or it's an apartment complex that they call condominiums or whatever. But nonetheless, that's what I want to purchase because I don't want a yard, and I don't feel the need to have a yard. That's an extra expense. Like, that's an extra what, like $60 a month in landscaping, if not more. That's back when I had a duplex in Austin in 2013 when I was paying less than $1,000 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath backyard duplex. I mean, backyard, front yard, garage, driveway, and now that same place is probably like $1,400-$1,500. So that's what I was paying back then for my yard. But now I'm thinking, yeah, nobody's trying to have the extra expense of you got to keep your yard up to par and all that stuff. Plus, it's just me. It's not like I'm purchasing a home with like a man or something, so they can like get out there and cut the grass and shit. Nope, not doing it. Good morning, Cheyenne. So I wanted to talk about how like deal with my depression. One of my better decisions. Yeah, I honestly feel like a condo is for me, especially since I'm single, no kids, just a lot of factors. I want to talk about how I battle my depression. It's crazy. I try to cook. I try to be productive, so I do productive things like yoga, cooking, editing, recording videos and stuff. But when my depression hits me all at once, like it did yesterday, like there's nothing I feel like there is nothing that gets me out of that except for like laughing or like watching TV or just like sitting down and just chilling out and taking my mind off of things, like distracting my mind with something else, like with somebody else's life. So like I'll watch TV or read a book about somebody else's life. Obviously, like getting out of my own life is the way that I can combat that deep depression, which is what I had yesterday. I literally drove around Post yesterday and like wanted to cry the whole time. Like I just wanted to fucking cry the entire time. But I just drove around Post looking at all the old buildings because Fort Sam is like a really old base, or they kept a lot of their old ass buildings and like kind of just remodeled them or whatever. So let me get my ass up. 7:20. Okay. So I just kind of like drove around, then went to the PX, picked up a few things that I needed. But I couldn't get out of it. And so like I couldn't get out of it mainly because a bitch was at work, right? Like you can't. Yeah, literally, Tamika, it came out of nowhere yesterday for thinking, or like thinking that this isn't the right path for me, or like it comes from like a lot of like anxiety. Like I'll build up my anxiety to so much to where I get to feeling like shit about every decision that I make. Good morning, Shay. So it fucking sucks 10 times more than what I imagined or what I had envisioned before when it came to my depression. Like I guess before, my depression was just kind of like feeling like shit, um feeling super lazy, when in reality my depression now. So what am I having for lunch? Ranchero chicken, ranchero sauce with chicken breast with rib meat, borracho beans, and rice. That kind of looks good. What you say, Shay? Oh. Yeah, it's like I didn't recognize how they correlate. Like I knew I had anxiety. I knew I was depressed, especially when I was in Little Rock. But I never zoned into it. Like I never thought about it. So whenever I would get depressed, I would just sleep, or I wouldn't eat. I would literally just get in the bed and go to sleep after work. Like that's what I've been doing now too. Like yesterday, literally got off work, got off the phone with Lee, and got in bed and went to sleep, and didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock at night. And then I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning watching the show Love Is. That's one of my favorite shows. And it kind of made me feel better, but then it made me feel even shittier because my life is not like that. Like, I wish my life was like Love Is. Are you serious? Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, and I try to explain it to Tamika. Yeah, I try to explain it to someone new that I'm talking to or whatever, and I felt so stupid afterwards. Like I was just like, I don't know why I even said any of that. Like people don't understand, so there's like no point. And it's so crazy. So you told me that, get out of your head, life is too short, and then I'll get even more frustrated for feeling that way. Like that, like literally, motivation is not a way to get somebody out of depression by trying to inspire them with like quotes like life is too short, you have everything going for you. Like that makes me feel even more shitty for the way that I feel, because it's like I'm not broke. I have a career. I have a retirement plan. I have a car. I'm not homeless. I have food. But they're like literally like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I have so much to be grateful for. But here I am, fucked up in the brain. It's a chemical imbalance. It's not something that you can just be like, go work out and you'll get out of it. And so that's the same thing that dude told me. And I just felt like shit even more. So it's just like, why did I even open up to this person? Which even more, it makes you stumble more into that overwhelming, overthinking feeling, catching anxiety, because it's like, damn, I can't even talk to this person about these type of things that go in my head. So maybe it's not what it is. You know, it's not what I would like it to be. So, or it's not what I need. So it's one of those things where I start overthinking all the people in my life. Coping mechanisms are good for when you don't have shit to do. For me, my coping mechanisms, like I said, was Packing my lunch, y'all. My coping mechanism is to, you know, watch other people's lives. So I'll dive into YouTube or whatever. I'll just watch a TV show, whatever the case may be. But got headphones in my lunch pack. And while it, you know, works, I can't do that shit at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, at work, you gotta be there. So it fucking sucks. I'm not gonna even lie. It fucking sucks. But I am super happy because now I have the Netflix app says that you can like download or whatever, and I really don't be doing shit at work. Like, whenever I have customers, that's when I get, you know, like busy or whatever, and that's when I have to actually do work whenever students come in needing help or advice or whatever, counseling. So that's when I work, right? And so most of the day, like, I'll just be doing work on my computer, like a training online or something, and like watching a show or something like that. So that's what I've been doing this week, is just I finished Orange is the New Black, and then today I'm about to start up on El Chapo season 2. I don't know how I missed season 2. I really don't know how I missed season 2. Anyways, moving on to what y'all been saying. Diving into other people's lives. Yes, I do that too, and you're one of those people. Your travel vlogs help me. Yes, I do that too. It's hard to catch yourself into a depression episode. What camera do you use for something? Yeah, it's crazy because yesterday it's kind of put me, with all my overthinking, right? It put me in a place where it's just like, fuck, I got to go through the whole process again of not really self-actualized. Like, I feel like I'm becoming more self-aware of the situations that I fucking put myself in, right? And so with the whole overthinking of yesterday, I was like, well, shit, like, maybe this shit isn't for me, and I feel fucking shitty about it, obviously. Because I think, I don't know. I can't even explain half the shit I be thinking. But I do know I need to go back through the whole chapter of self-love. I feel like I just skipped through it. Not, you know, like, not a necessary chapter, but you know, that place in your life where you actually visualize, like, loving yourself and learning more about yourself and all that stuff that goes with the work and doing of self-love, right? And I feel like I just skimmed over that shit or something, because I don't feel like I have that anymore. I feel like I'm very happy with myself, like, but it's only because I feel like people want to be me. If that makes sense. Oh shit. It sounds so fucking, what is it called? Conceited or something, but I feel like I'm happy with myself because other people admire me, or other people find me inspirational or motivational, or, you know what I'm saying? So other people lift me up. So I feel like, oh my gosh, like, I must be doing something right, right? So that's where my self-love comes from. It doesn't come from me actually loving myself or something like that. I don't know. Like, I do love myself. It's just weird. Trust me. I mean, I do love myself. I just feel like I can, like, go back through the whole course of self-love. I don't know. So if y'all have any books, or audibles, I really want to get into reading more about self-love. So yeah, if you recommend a book on that, thanks. I just finished Peace from Broken Pieces by Ayala Van Zandt. Really good book. It's really like her storytelling of, you know, how she got to this place in her life of success, but she had to go through so many, like, family trials and tribulations. Like her daughter died of cancer, and her daughter was like her right-hand man with this all of this. She started life coaching after her daughter passed, but with all this, you know, like classes and workshops of loving yourself and, you know, therapy and all other stuff. Thanks for getting it, Crystal, because I feel like I don't be, you know, what I'm calling it, like making it sound right. I don't know, it don't be sound right. Oh my goodness, Tracy, shut up. And good morning, who was that? Good morning, Coco. I just been feeling stupid, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, and somebody asked me what camera I use. I'm sorry. I use the Sony a5100. It has the flip screen so you can see yourself whenever you're vlogging. It's an amazing vlogging camera. I don't even use my Canon T5i anymore. I'm actually looking to sell it. So if you would like to purchase a Canon T5i, I think I'm charging $450. And that's like a $700 camera. I have not tried medicine for my depression. And I am going to see therapy on Friday morning. So yeah, try to eat a little bit healthier. Is that enough juice? I'll be feeling like I don't be putting enough juice in that motherfucker, but I got one more left. Yeah, so I think I took I took Paxil when I was in AI in tech school, right? I'm liking what a time to be alone. But girl, if I read something about being alone, I'm gonna be alone for real. Y'all gonna see me up and packing up and moving to goddamn Thailand. So don't play now. I'd be in Thailand in a heartbeat. I can't read nothing about me being. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, like if I get to, I feel like the more I get to dealing with my anxiety and depression by myself, the more I want to be by myself. So like I'm really trying to like venture out and grasp on people that have found themselves connected to me or vice versa. But y'all would be surprised at how many people aren't receptive or aren't knowledgeable on depression and would rather just tell you, oh, suck it up, or, you know, motivation, whatever. And one of my love languages is words of affirmation. So I connect with people's words, and the fact that people can't find the proper words to give me kind of fucking sucks. So if it came to me having to deal with my depression on my own, which it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to fucking do, I'd probably leave the fucking state of Texas and disconnect from everybody. Like those are more along the lines that I think would help me out, to be honest, because it's like I'm dealing with it on my own anyways. As much as everybody talks about mental health, I don't feel that people really give a fuck about mental health, especially people that you give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking weird. I could go on and on about it, but I don't like using this whole depressed thing because I don't like to be vulnerable with people, which is crazy. It's weird. I can't even explain it. Sorry. But I am working through it. I'm not going to let it defeat me. At most, I'll let it move me away from. Yeah, it's so weird. I never thought of myself as sensitive at all whatsoever. It's just been recent. It's like, it's been within the last few years, and I think it's because it's fucking birth control in my arm. I'm getting this shit taken out. real. I'm gonna have some apple pie tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna get my birth control taken out this at the end of the month. I just made my appointment yesterday. Got that, got that, got that. Pack more water. I'm taking all this back to work. Okay. So yeah, that's really all I have for today. Sorry. Y'all bear with me. Like I said, I won't be posting videos this week until I get my iMac. So maybe week after next. I'll continue to do my Wake Up Wednesdays. If y'all want to live this weekend, I'll be with my sister. So I'm super excited. Maybe we can record a video on live or just a video in general. So y'all can see my sister. Maybe we'll do like the sister tag or something like that. I don't know. We don't really spend much time together. This is one of our first times spending like one-on-one time. Well, her boyfriend will be there, but this is be our first time like as adults, like spending more time with each other outside of our families, our dad specifically. So I'm super excited about that. So that is definitely going to cheer me up. I know, because I just love my little sister so much. Anyways, I really have to get out the door, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and for caring. Yeah, I really be meaning to start my live earlier. Like, I want y'all to see my vlog, how I do my yoga and stuff. Thanks, Crystal. Enjoy your day as well. I really want y'all to see how I do my yoga, but I do my yoga half naked sometimes, like just fresh up out the bed. So I be having to put on clothes, and it's just too much. Especially if y'all don't care about me doing yoga, because I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not really talking during yoga. So, but yeah, I had a really great discussion, Tamika. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I will see you guys next week, the Wake Up Wednesday next week. Hope you have a great day as well, Wesley. Have a blessed day. Bye, you guys.